The Nile River is the lifeblood of Egypt. Flowing from the heart of Africa, the Nile brought life to the arid land. This made the Nile Valley a fertile oasis in a desert landscape. Around 3100 BC, small settlements along the Nile began to unify, marking the beginning of ancient Egyptian civilization. The Nile's annual floods deposited rich silt, making the land incredibly fertile. The river also served as a highway, connecting different parts of the emerging kingdom. The Nile shaped not only the land, but also the beliefs of the ancient Egyptians. Ancient Egypt flourished for over 3,000 years, leaving behind a legacy of awe-inspiring monuments and intellectual achievements. The pyramids, perhaps the most iconic symbols of ancient Egypt, stand as a testament to their architectural prowess and organizational skills. These massive tombs for the pharaohs were built with astonishing precision, showcasing their advanced knowledge of geometry, engineering, and astronomy. The Egyptians also made significant strides in writing and literature, with their system of hieroglyphs being a complex and beautiful form of communication. They wrote on papyrus, a material derived from the papyrus plant that grew abundantly along the Nile. Their literature encompassed a wide range of genres, including religious texts, poetry, and even fictional stories. Beyond their architectural and literary accomplishments, the ancient Egyptians excelled in various fields of knowledge, including mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. The Roman conquest of Egypt in 31 BC marked a turning point in Egyptian history. Egypt, with its fertile lands and strategic location, became a vital province of the Roman Empire. The Romans largely retained the existing administrative structure, allowing local Egyptian officials to continue governing under Roman oversight. Roman rule brought about significant changes in Egyptian society, including the implementation of their legal system and the introduction of Latin as the language of administration. They encouraged trade and commerce, leading to the growth of cities like Alexandria, a major center of learning and trade. The Romans were tolerant of local Egyptian customs and religion, but the use of the Egyptian language gradually declined. Greek became the dominant language of administration and commerce, impacting Egyptian culture and identity. The introduction of Christianity in the 1st century AD further transformed the religious landscape of Egypt. In the 7th century AD, the Arab conquest of Egypt brought profound changes. The conquerors brought their language, Arabic, and their religion, Islam. Arabic replaced Greek and Coptic as the dominant language. Islam resonated with many Egyptians, leading to significant conversion. By the 16th century, Egypt became part of the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman era saw both change and continuity, with Arabic remaining dominant. The 19th century witnessed a resurgence of Egyptian nationalism. The brief French occupation under Napoleon Bonaparte exposed Egypt to new ideas about modernization and nationhood. Muhammad Ali Pasha, an Ottoman Albanian commander, established himself as the ruler of Egypt in 1805 and is often regarded as the founder of modern Egypt. He implemented ambitious reforms, modernizing the army, establishing schools and universities, and promoting industrialization. Despite resistance, Ali Pasha's reforms laid the groundwork for Egypt's emergence as a modern nation-state. His successors continued his modernization efforts with the construction of the Suez Canal in 1869, transforming Egypt into a major global shipping route. This project, however, plunged Egypt into deep debt to European powers. The path to independence was fraught with challenges, but the foundation for a modern nation was set. The late 19th and early 20th centuries were marked by growing European influence in Egypt. The country became a British protectorate in 1882, a status that lasted until 1952. This period witnessed significant economic development, but also political unrest as Egyptians yearned for independence. The struggle for independence culminated in the Egyptian Revolution of 1952, led by Gamal Abdel Nasser. Nasser's rise to power marked a turning point in modern Egyptian history, nationalizing the Suez Canal and asserting Egypt's sovereignty. Nasser's pan-Arabist ideology and his role in the Arab-Israeli conflict placed Egypt at the center of regional politics. Modern Egypt has grappled with numerous challenges, including rapid population growth, economic disparities, and political instability. Despite these challenges, Egypt remains a pivotal nation in the Arab world, with its rich history and strategic location continuing to shape its trajectory in the broader region.